Hey, my friend, Stephen Brooks here, and I teach traders how to generate $10,000 a month without risking their own money by placing one trade in one product in just 1 hour a day. Now, I've been teaching traders how to be much more successful for 6 years now, and a lot of times, especially if somebody is new to my ecosystem, they want the quick fix. Hey, Stephen, what is the one thing I can do to get me the biggest bang of the buck? I am somebody who doesn't make a lot of money, or I'm somebody who loses money pretty consistently trading. How can I go from losing money at the rate that I do to making money at the rate that you and a lot of your students make? And a lot of times, people don't like the answer that I give them. They are expecting me to tell them the brand new strategy, the brand new trade, the brand new system that maybe they're not very familiar with, that if they became familiar with, they'd all of a sudden get to, let's say, $10,000 a month in profits. There are two things that I've ever seen that have been capable and have taken traders from, let's say, losing $2,000-$3,000 a month to making $10,000 a month in like the span of 30 days. There's only been two things. Now, the first one is really, really easy. It's just cut down on your trade size so that you stop trading with so much emotion. And that's really easy, and we've already talked about that at nausea. But the other one is a little bit new. Remember, what I said was most people, when they ask me that question, they're looking for, hey, what's this new trade? Hey, what's this new thing that I'm not doing? What's this new strategy? And the reality is this. Traders that I've worked with over the years get a disproportionate and outsized increase in their performance, not by adding, but by eliminating. And I'll give you an example. On a piece of paper, so like whip out a piece of paper right now. I like to do things on piece of paper as opposed to just in digital land. But on a piece of paper right down, I want you to write down the 5 habits that you have done that have caused you to either lose money trading or at least not get the trading results that you desire. I want you to literally take out a piece of paper and I want you to write them down right now. So pause the video, go get a piece of paper, and if you don't have a piece of paper in front of you, pause the video and go find one. Go to the store if you have to. Go to your neighbor's house. Get a piece of paper and something to write with. It could be a pen or it could be a pencil. And then I want you to write down the 5 bad habits or 5 things you have done, whether it's been over the last year, whether it's been over the last 30 years, whatever it is. And I want you to write down the 5 things you have done or the 5 bad habits you do that cause you to either lose money or cause you to get results that are less than you desire. Write them down right now and pause the video, and then don't come back to the video until you've actually written them down. Okay, so you should have in front of you on a piece of paper, the 5 things or the 5 bad habits that you do that are responsible for the trading position that you're in. You're either losing money or you're not making as much money as you like to make. Write them down. Great. Now what I want you to do is circle the biggest problem child. Whatever it is. Again, you know what it is. Circle the biggest problem child, or the thing that out of that whole list is responsible for the greatest percentage of either your underperformance or you losing money. Great. And then what I want you to do is when this video is done, spend 30 minutes in a room with no telephone, no television, no internet. Nobody can talk to you. Put earplugs in if you have to. Literally sit there for 30 minutes. And on a piece of paper, write down, how can I stop, insert problem, or insert thing that is causing you to either lose money or get the results that are less than you desire. And I want you to write down every single thing of how you could potentially eliminate that problem. After you spend 30 minutes doing that, pick the top 2 or 3 and do those every single day. Over the course of the next 1 to 2 weeks, if you actually do those things that you came up with, if you actually did those things that you could come up with every single day for the next 2 weeks, my guess is you'd eliminate that bad habit from happening at least half the time. And just via doing that, your results get a lot better. So let me kind of tell you of a basic example you can go through. All right. So let's say that you don't follow your stops, your positions are too large, you get emotional, you're spending too much time trading, and I don't know. Another one is you don't think you have enough time to trade, right? So those are like the 5 things or the 5 reasons or the 5 bad habits that you think you have that have either generated negative results or results that are less than you desire. And then what you'll do is you'll pick the one that you believe is the culprit that has caused you the greatest negative performance. And let's say you decided that not having stop losses or not following your stop losses is that culprit. Then what you do is you sit down with a piece of paper, no distractions. I know for a lot of people, the no distractions is going to be difficult, but no cell phone, no landline, no TV, no friends, no dog, no wife, no husband, no kids, none of that stuff. Sit down for 30 minutes and ask, how can I stop not following stop losses? Now for this one, it's going to be, how can I follow stop losses? And you may write down a bunch of things. Number 1, create order templates to automatically place a stop loss whenever you enter a position. Right? You can write that down. Second one, put sticky notes on my computer that remind me to place stop losses. Number 3, create an order entry checklist that I must follow before I place every single trade. And in that checklist, make sure a stop loss is in there and I actually physically check it off like on a checkbox before I place the trade. So if you're someone who, for example, thinks that the largest reason why you're unsuccessful is because you don't follow or you don't place stop losses, do you think that if you just did those 3 things, it was automatically part of your order moving forward because you created a template? It was part of the checklist that you have to go through before you place every single trade. And I forget what the other one was, but let's just use those 2. Do you think it would be even possible for you to no longer follow a stop loss if you did those things? No. And if it's true that a disproportionate amount of the negative things or the losses that have come out of your trading were due to the fact that you did not follow stop losses, don't your results get automatically better without learning any new strategies, without learning any new systems, without really learning anything else? They do. So traders always want to learn more. They want to say, what's this new strategy over here? What's this new strategy over here? Oh, I heard my buddy who has like a $2,000 account down the street made a bunch of money on GameStop or whatever. Like, don't be ridiculous. If you can just eliminate bad habits, you will get 20 to 30% increases in performance via each individual elimination of the bad habit, which means if you eliminate all of them, you double your result in a positive way. So again, my name is Stephen Brooks. I teach traders how to make $10,000 a month without having to risk their own money by placing one trade and one product in just 1 hour a day. If that's something that's interesting to you, go ahead and click on the link I have added to the description of this video. What's going to end up happening is that is going to redirect you on over to a form. Go ahead, fill out that application, fill out that form, schedule a time to speak with somebody on my team. And on that call, we will see if you're a good fit to work with us. We are very, very picky on who we choose to work with us. So we will basically interview you on that call to see if we think you would be a good fit to join us. And if you do, we'd enter you into our program. It is one-on-one coaching. It's really a fantastic program. And the goal is to get you from $0 to $10,000 a month within about 6 to 8 weeks without you having to risk your own money by placing one trade in one product in 1 hour a day. It's very, very simple. Now, again, if that's not interesting to you, the point of this video is very, very important. Forget the fact that I went through the example of what happens if you think that the reason for the largest losses or the largest amount of losses for you are not placing or not following a stop loss. Forget that for a moment. The purpose of this video was you will get so much addition and exponential growth in your performance via elimination. And if we go through the example of stop losses, like, dude, if you have it as a template where it's automatically placed when you place every single trade, you're gonna have stop losses. And if it's true that 50% of your losses are due to that, you've solved that problem and you just took a weed whacker to 50% of your losses. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like, go ahead and share it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, click the bell so you can be notified for any additional videos I come out with, and I'll see you on the next one.